Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemod 7. In the last episode, as you can quite possibly see, we messed around with our evil craft a little bit more. So what we have here are some undead trees, and as you can see right here, they create bloodstains on the ground. Now, for some strange reason, this specific bloodstain, specifically this one here, doesn't want to get picked up. But as you can see by these ones, they actually do get picked up, not by the Entangler, but actually by this sanguinary pedestal. Or however that's pronounced. This guy picks it up, sends it into the Entangler Porter, and then that sends it actually over into this tank here, which is then accessible by the system using using something. I think at the base we've actually got an external storage. I think we've actually got it entangled over there, which we probably don't need to do, but we've done it. And what this system allows us to do is something really cool. Now, we might not have the blood to do it just yet, but in theory, well, in practice as well, if I can remember how to spell, it actually allows us to order fortune books. We can order them. All I need is apparently 4 more buckets, but we can actually genuinely order fortune. What it will do is it will do whatever it needs to craft a vengeance pickaxe, and then it takes the enchant off it. And that, that's pretty cool. We get fortune. We've got 3 books here. We can start adding those together. Potentially. I'm not sure. There might be a limit, there might not be, and I think someone commented that there was a limit, but they said the same thing in Allthemod 6. Not them specifically, but like just in general, there was meant to be limits, and then magically there wasn't. So, what is the plan for this episode? Well, the first thing I want to make is one of the best blocks in the game, especially in terms of enchantments, and it's this guy here, the Enchantment Library from Apotheosis. Okay, so for the most part, end the chest, enchanting table. Pretty simple stuff. We can craft that stuff. That's easy. These, however, are infused hell shelves, which, you just have to enchant. Oh, with allegedly level 45, so we'll see how that goes. But we allegedly have to enchant hell shelves. And hell shelves are going to cost us nether bricks, which should be really easy. Potion of regen, that might be a bit tricky. Blaze rod's easy. And then bookshelves might also be a little bit tricky as well. Mainly because I don't think we properly have things set up. Oh, it's very nice seeing the train just roll on past. So yeah, we might have to automate some sugarcane. We might have to automate some, what do you call it? Some bees? No. Where are we? Some cows. I might have to automate some farming of this for the leather. Unless, if we actually have a look, I believe there are some alternative recipes for books. For example, we have slime bowls automated via the pink slime tree or the ender slime tree. We can paper slime ball patterns, which are just wood. That's an option. We can definitely do that. A canvas, I don't think we're going to be doing that. Ooh, mob drops. Maybe we need to farm a death tome. Totally. We know what those are. We should totally just farm one of those. I don't know. We'll see what we end up doing. But yeah, I think sugarcane might be our first little I guess hill to tackle. Now over here, this thing's spinning. You think it's spinning fast? It's actually spinning very slowly. It's like lagging a bit. This guy here, he's cutting up kelp, and I mean it works. It gets us kelp. It actually has gotten us, I think, a pretty decent amount of kelp if we actually look in here. Yeah, we've got like over 1,000. We could do this same setup but above the ground with sugarcane. That's an option. Or we could do the lazy thing, which, let's be honest, I'm probably going to do the lazy thing. By the way, I am using complementary shaders, and they are beautiful. I tend to say that because I don't think I have the link in the description, which I think I can probably add. Anyhow, sugarcane. We have some, but it's all been manual up until this point. So we could get nature essence. That's an option. This is in the pattern terminal. We don't actually own this stuff. We could do that. That would obviously sort us for like quite a number of things. Like we could combine it with wood essence to make this. We could make like all different types of foods, I guess. Not a bad idea, to be completely honest with you. It is tempting. The other option, what's our other option? I mean, pretty much just that, right? I mean, then we could garden cloche it. We could also Phytogenic Insulate it. That's an option as well. Yeah. So, yeah, what are we going to do? In here, or at least, no, where did we set it up? Hold on, we set it up somewhere. We set up a Phytogenic Insulator that was upgraded, and I don't remember where we've put it. But we put it somewhere, I can tell you that much. All right, I'll be honest. I genuinely, I don't remember what we crafted it for, if we even crafted it, or where we put it. Like, I'm pretty sure we did. It's possible looking at this screen, it would stand out like, you know, that resource. We've got so much of it because we're farming it. But I genuinely don't know. Like, I know I think we did melons. I'm pretty sure, like, melons was the thing we did. But I don't know what else we did. Man, I'm completely out of it. Not a clue. Anyhow, I guess we'll make another one, and I'll put it somewhere. I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll just slap it in. I swear, this is really hurting my brain, because I know we built one. Oh, you know what? It just clicked. I finally went through my steps. I traced them back over here. Here it is. Phytogenic Insulator out here in the woods, creating us nether quartz. That's what it was. Perfect. Okay. Well, we could probably just get away with that in another one here. So let me just quickly take care of that guy. I'll probably sleep off camera. We'll grab a Phytogenic Insulator. This is quite a cheaty way to do it. You know, it's just really solving the issue rather than setting up like a farm or something. But who really cares? And at the moment, like, my focus isn't, like, for this episode wasn't going to be to make sugarcane. I sort of want to do the rest of the stuff. And I have a feeling that the thing that crafts all this stuff isn't chunk loaded. Well, you know what? It might have been, because we're still not getting anything crafted. So I think something in here must surely be clogging it up. Like, look, I've ordered this stuff and it's just like, it exists. You know what I mean? Like, that's all it's saying. So I have a feeling that it's been crafted. And I don't think it's making it back into the system, potentially. And I feel like that might be because our system's full. Yes, that does add up. That was an issue that I did say we would have to cross at some point. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll skip through the night, and then I'll figure out how we upgrade these guys. We've done it before. Dimensional storage stabilizer. I think actually below here, if I dig down here. Yeah, there's another one there. These are tier 1. And I'm probably going to want at least tier 2s. We could do tier 3s and tier 4s. I'll come back to you with what we're going to need. Okay, so let's figure out what we need. This guy's going to need some spirit attuned gems. Now, these are just diamonds, which we've got here, thrown into the soulfire, which I believe we still have burning over there on a piece of netherrack. So that's pretty cool. The next thing we need is a block of silver. So that should be relatively easy. We've got silver here. There we go. Now I've got a block. Easy peasy. Once again, we might want more if we want to do more stabilizers, which I'm going to be honest, I do want to do. So we'll grab 5 of these. But I'll do one first, just so that we can compare what the rate's going to look like. Now these are tuned gems. A tuned gem. We have none of them, so I'm actually going to want to grab probably like. Yeah, let's do a full stack of diamonds. How many do we have? It's hard to read that number. 800. I wasn't sure if those were 3s or 8s. Okay, we've got just under 1,000 diamonds, so we're pretty good in that department. The next thing we're going to need is gas tiers. In terms of gas tiers, we have none, but we can craft some. So I'll be honest, we're probably just going to do that. That seems like the easy option. We could, you know, set up the loot fabricator and play a simulator later. We could do ender tiers, which you get from Enderman, I guess. We could do that. I don't know. But yeah, that's the second last ingredient, because the very last ingredient is going to be this book here, which is going to be the dictionary from the mod, accompanied with this book here, which is going to be some green dye and some purified ink. So green dye, we actually have some dye essence, so I can make a stack of that easy. We can't put it in our system. The next thing we're going to need, though, are actually ink sacks, which, as you can see, we've been farming them from our loot fabricator, which, to be honest, we probably don't need anymore, but it's fine. We'll figure that out at some point. Maybe put them into the drawers or something. But yeah, it's been doing its thing. So I'm going to drop those in there. They should, I believe, if they were correct. By the way, any step of what I'm doing here might be wrong. Is it ink sacks or is it just black dye? I think it might be black dye, and I think I might have made like a boo-boo. Give me a second. Yeah, it's black dye. Okay, that is my bad. In which case, to be honest, we don't even need the ink sacks. At least not for this. We'd probably still need them for, what do you call it? The book and quill, which I think I actually have to make as part of this recipe. So we'll do the diamonds as well. Just chuck them in there. There we go. So this book, no, not that book, sorry. This book here. There we go. We can allegedly make it. So I'll grab one of those out. And sadly, I can't put all the stuff back in there because our system's still full. But you know, we can craft the rest of those later. So the next thing we're going to need is the dictionary from here, the dictionary of spirits. Combine it with these books, and they get nice and sparkly. There we go. Yeah, beautiful. So, what's next? Well, we've got to actually go and upgrade one of these. Now, this could be a problem. I don't think it is, but I'm going to pick up one that we already have. So, I'll remind you, at the moment we have a capacity of 1,408, right? I think it's 1,408, not only types, but I think it's like 1,000 per type. There's a certain amount. It's just, that's the number, okay? If I break that and pick it up, we still have 1,408 stuff. Storage points in here, right? Yeah, we'll say storage points, sure. Occultism storage points in there. But our capacity is lower, so we're not going to be able to put anything else back in there until we lower that number below there, if we leave it as it is. So, what we can do is we can run over here, and here I've currently got my rituals still set up from when we were messing with them before. They're quite beautiful. I really like them. And 2 of these so far we've actually put names in front of. So, I think it's this one here. It is the, Strigior's Higher Binding. And I've got that written here. Strig. Yep, I was in a bit of a rush apparently. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I would appreciate having their own, like, sacrificial bowls and stuff. So can we do that? Sacrificial bowl will need other stone. Other stone is, I believe, andesite, which we might even be able to craft. Let me craft 2 stacks of andesite. I think it's, the andesite in a sulfire. I definitely could be wrong, but once again, we're just jumping to conclusions here. Oh, it won't go in the system. So yeah, we'll have to make do at the moment. We'll sort that issue out once we have our storage again. So let's pick this up. I think we want 2 of those, and then the golden sacrificial bowl. So here we go. We'll put the golden one in the middle of this ritual. We'll place the other 2 just around it. It doesn't matter where they go, so I'm sorry that they're not symmetrical. And then we'll craft it. So yeah, we pretty much. Oh, but we're actually going to need an extra one as well. It needs to be 5 sacrificial bowls over here. So there we go. There we go. Okay. So our ingredients: gems, stabilizer, book of binding. We are going to need that ghast here. We didn't craft any, of course. We'll craft 2 little bits here. Okay, so yeah, let's chuck them in. It doesn't really matter where they go, I believe. It's just as long as they're there. So that'll go there, and then we get the silver block here. And then finally, the book of binding, the Ginny one that we've bound, we placed that in the middle, and if it worked, you can see in the bottom, started binding, it started the ritual, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say here. And so, bit by bit, it's going to absorb these different sacrifices. And to be honest, in the past, it's genuinely taken a little while. So what I might actually do here, since I've given myself like infinite force loads, I'm just going to force load this stuff, and I'll be back, I guess. What can I even do in the meantime, though? I mean, we don't have any other storage. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have the capacity. This is all I can really do. Yeah, I guess I'll just sit here and wait then. Now, need I mention, we realistically don't need this occultism storage. Like we just sort of don't. The fact that we've now got infinite range on our refined storage system, and the fact that with refined storage, I believe, maybe not with refined, but I think you can make like an infinite, you can make an infinite storage disk, right? Which, as you might be able to guess, stores infinite things. It'll need a little bit of unobtanium, but then, the rest of these recipes, like, aside from just the raw material cost, we've got all these ingredients. Like, we have them. You know what I mean? So we could just do that. I'll tell you what. I'll let this craft. We'll consider it. We'll consider it. Yeah, it does raise a good point, especially now that we've also fixed the issue of being able to grab things out by disconnecting our ender tank, because like we were having that issue before. There's no real reason not to use refined storage at all, right? In fact, the only reason I can think of is genuinely when you craft honey treats, and this inventory keeps like the honey bottle in there. And do you know how you solve that issue? By just adding it as a recipe and auto crafting it instead of doing it manually. So yeah, I'll tell you what. While that guy over there is crafting, it should let us know in chat when it's done anyway. Why don't we set up the patterns for an infinite storage disk, and then just just do that. Is that a horrible idea? Maybe. Are we gonna do it anyway? Yeah, I think we are. Now this is gonna be a lot of patterns, so I'll tell you what. I can't put stuff away. My bad. Some stuff we can put away, as you just saw. Other stuff, not so much. All right. Well, I will meet you guys back here in a little bit, I guess. I'm just gonna go through here, as you can see, grabbing all these recipes, and we'll see how much this thing would even cost. I don't think we have enough, but we might. We'll see. Okay, so I've got all the patterns now. We can open this guy up, and we can drag them all in just like that in a beautiful order. And then in here, we can order one infinite storage disk. So, if we ever wanted to have a goal of something to work towards that isn't just the ATM star, this is probably it. I'm actually quite happy that I can't afford it. In terms of like the expensive quote materials like Unobtanium and stuff, you don't need much. So like we can easily get that. What we would need though is, wow, that's a lot of gold. How much gold total is that? Wow. 78,000 pretty much total gold ingots you need. That's a pretty decent amount. Same with iron. Like there's a decent amount that you need. Yeah, decent amount that you need. Okay. And how many of that do we have? Not much. Not much at all. Okay. But hey, now we know. And I think that other ritual finished, so we can run over here and we can pick up our tier 2 dimensional storage stabilizer. Okay, so let's fly back over here. The way these work, by the way, is they have to be in line of sight. Not line of sight, but like the same level as this matrix here, that floating thing. So you can also place one vertically. I just thought it wouldn't look as nice. So we'll place this guy here now. Okay, so he's under. Let's open our system. Before it was at 1,408. We've now bumped it up to 1,664. So, honestly, a decent little jump. So what I'm going to do now that we know, I guess, how much that goes up by, I don't know, you guys could look at that if you want. Pause it and do the math. I'm just going to do it to all of them. So, we'll grab all of our stuff on the hotbar. What am I missing? Nothing? I don't think I'm missing anything. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, boom. And the book in the middle. Are you trying to do the thing? Oh, I broke the white chalk. I was going to say, like, that was pretty risky. I could have definitely ruined my little ritual here. Place that. There we go. All right, now the book goes in. Okay, excellent. So everything's fine. These rituals, by the way, we set up this stuff in a previous episode, so I do apologize if you're, like, completely baffled. Essentially, you just place chalk down in random spots. You don't, like, pick the symbol, and then that's it. You, like, just build this design. There's, like, a book that tells you. This book, it tells you. So yeah. Okay, we'll slowly get back our storage. Actually, if you wanted to know the storage, I guess that much, 640. Yeah, that sounds somewhat reasonable, maybe. Yeah. I'll be honest, not really sure what to do at this point. Aside from just waiting. What were we doing, by the way? Oh yeah, we were trying to like set up yeah, we were setting stuff up. We might be able to continue working on it. It was over here, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, because I ordered a bunch of stuff and then the stuff didn't end up coming. I gotcha. I remember what the issue was. But for the few seconds that it was built, we actually did get some stuff. So here we go. Phytogenic Insulator. We can slap this guy down here. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves an Ender Gate. Grab one of these out. Beautiful. Let's get a Resonant Integral Component. Let's also get this thing. I'm going to have to order one, which means I'll never get it. But we can grab the Flux Leakage Amplifiers. We can set up most of it, right? Chuck all this stuff in, give it some power. Give it some of this stuff. There we go. Those little upgrades. That's just, making it faster and whatnot. The last upgrade we want is this one here. The cyclical processing. It puts the seed back into the slot. So that's what we're going to want. In terms of the water and stuff, I am just going to like hook up pipes for both the water and the items. So water here. Surprisingly, our wrench is gone. Here it is. Strange. We'll do that. That should be fine. This guy, we're going to set the back of him to be input. We're going to set the top to be output and auto output enabled. Doesn't really matter, the auto output, to be honest. But that's what we're going to do. That right there. Oh, I didn't actually... Oh, I'm spinning it around. There we go. So yeah, this guy's going to fill up with water. Beautiful. I think I heard the bone meal doesn't work with mystical agriculture stuff, so this doesn't matter, the fact that there's bone meal in there. Did I automate that? No, I didn't. Okay, beautiful. We don't have to worry about it then, I don't think. Nice. And so yeah, the last thing would obviously be putting the sugarcane in here. The reason I haven't yet is because without this upgrade, it's pretty pointless to do that. So sadly, I've just got to wait for our storage stuff to upgrade. If I wanted to take it to the next level, which I haven't actually looked at properly yet, so the tier 3, we would need block of gold, a nether star, which we actually have a decent amount of, so that's not really an issue. This spirit attuned crystal, also not an issue at all if we're being realistic. So the only problem would be this thing. The, I don't even know what that says. Is that Rivera's permanent confinement? I can't really tell, to be completely honest with you, because it's like, or is it just Vera? Is there not a symbol written here? I'm not sure. But regardless, we can probably consult the book, I'll tell you that much. Dimensional storage stabilizers. Alright, tier 3, we'll click on this. It's Severa's, there we go. And this ritual, Severa. Did we create that? I don't think we did. This pattern that I'm about to paste on the ground does not look like something that we already have, does it? It kind of looks like that one almost. But no, it's a completely different pattern. We could build it. Did we want to? Maybe. We probably slap it down like right here. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We might do it. This might have just become an occultism episode. It'll probably be a combo, let's be honest. So, I'm pretty sure all this stuff we have, at least to some extent, like the chalks we have, right? If I search chalk, we've got the gold, we've got the purple, and I've got the white chalk on me, I believe. Here we go. So this will just consist of going around here, right-click on all this stuff. Oh, our other ritual's done, so let's quickly start this go back up. 0 downtime we would like at the moment. I had to craft another one of these books, which I almost forgot about. But yeah, we can come back over here. So I'm just going to do that with the chalk. I'm literally just going to right-click the colors. It's not too complicated if we're being completely honest. The symbol that's on the ground at the moment that you click it does not matter. I know I mentioned that more than once, but it's because if I didn't know that, I would definitely think that it does. You know what I mean? Like, because otherwise it's sort of like, why does it change? But honestly, it's because it kind of looks cool. Okay, so that's all the chalk. Next up are the candles. Now the candles we want are these ones from occultism. So it's going to be tallow and string, and then tallow you actually get from killing mobs with killing farm animal mobs, I believe, like passive mobs, I guess, with a butcher's knife is what they call it. It looks like we're going to need some string. And now the issue with this is that our system's clogged. You know, the whole clogged system thing. So I might actually have to like kick it back up and running. Realistically, I could probably, I guess we'll just yoink these candles for now. Hopefully there's enough of them, and then we'll replace these later. If I even remember, you know what, I'll leave that one there to sort of show me that that's where it's meant to go. We'll place the rest of these. So boom, 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 boom. Oh, there we go. So I pretty much didn't need to steal half of those. Next up, it looks like it looks like skeleton skulls, except for this one, which looks to be a wither skeleton skull. So we'll search skull. We should have plenty, and most of these we got from our whatchamacallit, simulation chambers with the predictions and whatnot. So yeah, here we go. Obviously, yeah, the Sacrificial Bowl. I mean, I guess it's pretty much set up. So what I'll probably do is, I really wish I had have made an extra one before I did all this thing. I'll tell you what, we'll hook up our storage stuff just so I can like craft this extra thing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's probably something I want to do. Okay, with just that stuff there, so 2 silver ones and 2 bronze ones, we've actually got enough room again. So stuff's flowing. I think I dropped this in here. Yep, that turns it into other stone. That should hopefully allow us to create these sacrificial bowls. So I'm going to want some of these. 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll grab 4 for now. And then a golden one. So gold surrounding one. Pretty simple stuff. And we'll go try to hook this other guy up. And then we'll try and increase our storage even more. Because we might as well. I don't know. I think it's fun. It might not be necessary. But it's definitely fun. And realistically, you know, that's why we're doing this. So I'll place these down. This guy's, yeah, pretty much done. Or pretty much ready, should I say. The actual ritual only needs 4, so that's actually very easy. I guess we might as well craft another one. I won't keep moving them around from now on. So, what are we going to need here to actually get this thing done? Block of gold, spirit attuned crystal, nice and easy. Yeah, there's actually a a very easy recipe. Like that first one's pretty intense, I think, the jump. But I guess in survival, it's probably like not survival, sorry, but like without easy ways to get nether stars, this is probably like a pretty hefty recipe to be doing. All right, that guy started up again. There is one more thing that I did forget, and that is, what does it need? What book? It is the Book of Binding, Afrit. This guy is going to cost us some purple dye. That's the only difference, and to be honest, pretty easy. So, not easy, allegedly. But like, it is easy. It's just a prank that it's not easy. We'll chuck that stuff. I'm surprised that actually went back in. So, I'm a little bit messy, but I'll craft one of these just so you guys sort of get the general gist of what's going on. And then I think we're good. The only other thing would be the book and quill. I don't think our auto crafting is working. Oh, our book, is book working? Oh, paper's not working. Why is paper not working? Paper should be easy. Yeah, there we go. That's paper. God, I've created a mess in case you can't tell. Yep, we'll just manually craft everything. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. This thing started. Beautiful, nice. Now, if we wanted to take it to tier 4, what would we need? We need a completely new ritual. We need a block of Easnium, which I'm not sure how much we have. We need a dragon head, and that's pretty much it. The rest of this stuff's easy. The Book of Merid as well. So the Book of Merid, this is gonna look like this, I guess. So just more dye. That's easy peasy. The other storage stabilizer though, tier 4, needs this ritual, which would look a little bit something in terms of just sheer size. You know what? I think it might actually just be this one here. Now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I think it's this recipe, this ritual place that we already have set up, just like, without or with everything placed, because I'm sure I stole the crystals and moved them over there. yeah, I think so. We could do that. I'm probably not. I mean, I'll tell you what. we might set it up. We might, yeah. Actually, no. The Esnium. This stuff might have been tricky. How much do we have? We don't have much. I'm not going to bother. I don't think it's worth my time. Okay, the stabilizer number 3 is allegedly built. Yep, here it is. Beautiful, nice, looks wonderful. So I should actually be able to. I'll have to go grab the other thing. But I'll just continue what I'm doing. I'll be back. Okay, and this guy's up and running again. So this is obviously for the tier 4. So we'll slap these down. What did the tier 4 cost again? Oh yeah, I sort of wasn't going to do that, was I? Because I couldn't afford this thing. And yet here I am, doing it anyway. Yeah, interesting. Why'd I do this? Okay. You know what, yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, yeah, I forgot. But anyhow, that's set up for the future anyway, so I guess that's fine. Oh, also, we can actually hook this guy up again. Or I say again, but up finally. This episode might be a bit over the place, but I think it's fine. So that's now in there. This guy's fully upgraded. He's ready to go. All I believe I need to do now is chuck in Sugarcane, and this 15 that we have should, turn into more. So here he goes. One thing I'm curious about is water. Okay, yeah, water would be fine. He can keep up with that. And so now we've got 16, and then we're going to get 17, and then, yeah, we just keep doing that. Now, actually, this guy, believe it or not, because he's a vanilla thing, I think I can chuck in bone meal, and instead of getting 1 from this, we got 2, and he uses up the bone meal. Eh? Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, so, I mean, that's an option. That's something we could do. To be honest, probably doesn't matter too much. Like, we're going to have, like, way too much sugarcane in no time. But, hey, nice little buff to, get it running at least. Now, if we were going to continue with our sort of little process of making these books automated... I didn't expect this to be done. I would need to... Oh, come on, brain. You can do this. Get leather somehow. And we actually have a few options for leather. Actually, you know what? We are getting leather somehow. We don't need to kill the the cows over there at that farm. One of these is literally a cow one. That's that's cow, yeah. We've actually got cows below here doing stuff. Now, I don't know if they're currently running because we had a little bit of an incident involving power issues. but they're there. You know what I mean? They're doing things. Interesting. Very. What is that? Is that making coal? Why'd they do that? Yeah, make us some with the skulls and skulls. Do I hook these guys up again? Do you reckon we have enough power nowadays? Probably not, to be honest. Am I gonna do it anyway? You guessed it. So let's hop down here. Let's chuck this stuff on. Get these all powered up. So this is gonna probably like completely butcher my power system. So for starters, I apologize. But yeah, it'll be nice to get this stuff running again. I don't think these guys are even running. We just genuinely have a backlog of predictions. Like, look at all these. We have thousands of them. That is insane. Yeah. I mean, this whole system needs like a revamp if we're gonna be honest. Like, it's pretty messed up. Is this guy done? He actually is. The tier 3. Beautiful. So I'll hook this guy up. Nice. We're back. We're back in business, everyone. Everyone, remain perfectly calm. Okay, so let's get back to business. The complete thing that I completely forgot to do. So, automating books should be that easy. We've already got paper automated somehow. So there's actually, I think we already had books automated. I'm pretty sure. I might be crazy, but I mean that's the whole way that we're making the book and quills, right? Is that I have books in here. Yeah, books. They're like one of the first recipes. Okay, so we don't need to do that. We don't need books. What we arguably need is bookshelves, but even then, we don't really need them. You know what I mean? Like we can just craft those manually. So let's try this again. We're gonna need infused hull shelf, which is going to need hull shelf, which is going to need just bookshelves and nether bricks. Okay, what do we have out of this? Well, that's a pattern. Okay, what do we have out of this? We have everything except for the potion and the bookshelf. The bookshelf should be easy. It's gonna be books and it's gonna be shelves. Let's order a stack of books. Sure, why not? Like we've already got that much sugarcane. Here we go. Spruce. We're gonna do that. We'll go back to books. They should be already done. Yep, stack of books. Here we go. Boom. 21. Sure, why not? The next thing we're gonna need is obviously the potions. Now this is where it could get a little bit messy. How do we want to do this? To be honest, we might. Oh, interesting. Mixing bowl, but it has to be heated. That's gonna be not fun. Yeah. I reckon we just automate a normal potion stand. Yeah, normal brewing stand. We could also automate a potion brewer, but then it does get a little bit messy. So I think we'll just do a brewing stand. So I guess we'll craft one extra. We'll grab a crafter. We're probably going to want to entangle this, I would imagine. I imagine that's just going to make things a lot easier if I'm just able to place like this here with it. Actually, yeah, I'll place that there. So I'll place this here. We'll get our brewing stands and I don't know. We'll place it, I don't know, over here. Sure. Here it is. Yeah, beautiful. So, I mean, he should just put stuff in. We should actually be fine. It doesn't actually need to be anywhere, to be completely honest. So, I don't know. To be honest, yeah, we can probably just entangle this. So, let's entangle it. There we go. Brewing stand. Excellent. There it is. We're going to add in a pattern for creating an awkward potion. So, I'm going to say that it's this. Water bottles plus nether wart. So, we'll create that pattern. We'll make us not one awkward potion. It will make us 3. Okay, you're not going to let me edit this? How strange. I feel like this is what happened last time. It would not let me turn this into a 3. Like, I'm typing 3 on the keyboard. I'm typing 7 on the keyboard. 8. It only lets you do 1. Very strange. Awkward potion. I guess we'll do this. There we go. Loophole. 3 awkward potions. How strange. Okay. I mean, it was the same with water. I'm guessing, yeah, sure. Why not? Of course. Anyhow, that's that recipe. Beautiful. So we'll chuck that in there. There it is. And then we'll obviously get the recipe for the regen potion, which is going to be Ghast here in this. And then we'll obviously search regen. It's just a normal potion, right? Yep. And we'll drag that in there. 2 and 3. Create that. Beautiful. We'll need the recipe for the Ghast here. So I'm going to do this recipe. Sure. Why not? And then the last recipe is water bottles. Few options that we have. I mean, I say a few. There's a lot of options that we have, to be completely honest. We could even put water in there. That's not a bad idea. What we'll probably do, though, is the fluid encapsulator. But I kind of want to use the productive bees bottler. It sounds pretty not smart. But I kind of want to do it regardless. So we'll get this bottler. And I'll get a crafter again. And we'll see how this works. So I'm actually going to come over here. And we'll grab that hollow... didn't we have a cover? Yeah, here it is. Spruce Log cover. I would like to make this guy hollow. There we go. And then I'm going to break this. That should give me the cable. It didn't give me the covers, which I'm a little bit upset about. I imagine I put it in there, but then that should still be in my system regardless. So I don't really know what happened, but it's fine. But we've still got enough stuff. So I'm going to place the hollow cover there. We'll cover the rest of it up with these, like so. And then we can continue our little path here. So, the bottler, I'm just going to slap it there. Why not? This guy's going to get recipes saying, if you put in bottles of nothing, and a little bit of water, you're going to receive what you want. So yeah, I think that recipe is genuinely what I want. I'm going to chuck it in there. I'm going to grab an ender gate. I don't know if we need one. I don't remember. Does it use power? I think that's actually just fluid, so I think this just works. Let's see. Let's search our water bottle. I would like to craft one. Water bottle. Beautiful. It works perfectly. Okay. All we have to do now is one laser node, believe it or not, because we didn't do any barrels or anything. The laser wrench, an item card. We've actually got one in here, so that's fine. So laser will go here. Underneath the laser, so in the down section, will be this item card set to extract on channel 0. That should be perfect. Then we just link it up with the other lasers. We're good. There it is. So if I search water again and I say, hey, I'd like a stack of you actually. Let's see what happens. I think it's got to smelt some glass or something. But then, yeah, look, we've got bottles coming in. That's simple. That's pretty cool. I like that. Awesome. So now I think we have pretty much everything. The last thing would be the nether warts, which I don't have. They don't exist. We could do this using mushrooms, but I don't have mushrooms either, so it's not really that flawless of a recipe. But we could do, 5,000 blood. We're not going to do that. I don't even have this promise of tenacity, but it's an option. Let's be honest. We'll probably just Phytogenic it. So, let's make another one of these guys. I'll try and wrap this episode up pretty soon. Actually, how close are we to even getting this thing? Somewhat close. Phytogenic, here we go. This thing, yep. Yeah, you get the gist. I'll meet you guys in the spot that I need to be. Okay, so I probably will craft one of these nether warts because that's the only real way I can get them to begin with. We'll put in... I'm surprised this guy needs water, to be honest. But hey, if he wants water, he's going to get it. This guy will obviously set the back to be input, the top to be output. We'll keep doing auto output, why not? Do that, do this. This guy's hooked up. He should be good. He's got the cyclical upgrade, all that stuff. Cyclical, whatever you want to say. Nether wart goes in. To be honest, only needs one. And we should start getting nether warts. Let's make sure. Yep, nether wart. Beautiful. Wonderful. That's what we like to see. So I'll have to add these patterns. And then I think we're good. I think we can start up this... this potion brewer. Now, obviously, it's just a vanilla potion brewer, so it'll be a little bit slow. I'll have to chock this guy up full of blaze powder as well. But that shouldn't be a problem. Stack this, please. Probably would have been faster to do it manually, but there we go. That'll go there. What's this? Awkward potion. Potion of regen. And then the gas tier recipe in there. And so now, if I search potion of regen, I should be able to craft one. And it's going to say, hey, you'll get 3. But go for it. And there we go. Nice. It's begun. As you can see, it's not the fastest thing in the world. But it's going to do it. And that's the main thing, I guess. So yeah. I guess what we might do here is add this recipe for the shelf. I'll do that. Mainly so that I can, in fact, did we have nether bricks? I don't think we have this recipe. Let's do this. Nether rack in the smelter. So, smelting recipe there, the rest of these crafting recipes. And now I should be able to search Hell Shelf, and order. How many do I want? I think I want 4, right? For this little bookshelf that we're trying to make. Yeah, we want 4. So, 4 of you, please. Does everything here look fine? Yep. I'm going to click start. There we go. So now we just wait. And, I don't know, we hope that it happens at some point. Oh. Why did this stop? Oh, because I have nothing exporting it. Because, ooh, How do I export it? How does it know when it's done? Oh, okay, yeah. I'll be honest, didn't think about this at all. Huh. You know what we could do? Let's rearrange this a little bit. Let's also get a hopper. I think we can just hopper in some of this stuff. I think. I'm not entirely sure how the hopper interacts with this stuff, but like, if I have a hopper on top and I have potions and put those in there, do they go in? They don't. I'm pretty sure they only go in if they're placed like on the side, right? Like if I do this, I think they go in. Yeah. Okay. Does that help me at all? No, I don't believe it does. Like if I get this and place a hopper, it extracts, yeah. Yeah, okay. Bit of an issue. Not necessarily an issue. Hold on. Oh yeah, slightly an issue. No, not an issue. Not an issue. Okay, but I'm gonna have to do a little bit of brain work. So what we want to essentially do is have this guy always have bottles of water in him. Okay, so that's gonna be done with an exporter, accompanied with a crafting card. So we'll grab this crafting upgrade. There we go. Grab him. So this thing we want to be on the side of it, just like that. That should be fine. Drum roll, please. Cable. Yes, there we go. So that'll go there. This guy will be told, hey, put in water bottles. That is your job. And to help you do it, crafting upgrade. And so in here, we get water bottles. Okay? And it will always be given water bottles. So then, what is the next step? Well, we want to tell this guy, hey, if you put in a nether wart, you won't get awkward potions. I mean, you will, but that's not what we're after. You won't get awkward potions. You will get, if you do nether wart plus the ghast here, you will just get exactly what you want. Boom. In fact, I'll do this in a way that makes a little bit more sense. I believe the way this works now, it wasn't always the case, but I believe now, because it's nether wart then ghast here, it will attempt to put the nether wart first, right? I believe that's how it works currently. So what I'm going to do again is search for the regen potion, and we'll drag 3 of these in here, right, for this recipe. So we'll update that. That's all updated. This recipe here doesn't matter. So I think I can chuck this in here, and that would work. The other thing that we're going to want to do, though, is hook up our laser, because we actually are going to need this guy. So we'll grab this guy, grab him. I've got the wrench on me, right? Yep. We'll grab item card. We're going to have to do a little bit of magic, but it's laser magic. So we slap this guy here. On the down tab, so the bottom of it, we're going to place the item card. That's fine. We're going to open him up. He will extract on channel 0, so into our network. But I want it to extract from down. So what that's going to do is it's not extracting from the block below it. It's extracting from the bottom of the block below it. So it is going to grab from the bottom of this brewing stand. Hypothetically. That's what I believe should happen. As for whether that will happen, I'll tell you what, we're going to find out. So the only problem I can see is the fact that it currently... Yeah, I do see the problem, and you guys probably see that too. It won't be able to put in 2 different types of ingredients. It'll only put in 1. And I don't necessarily have a solution for that. Aside from... I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. Yeah. Realistically, I have it go into like a hopper that's on top, putting items in. Okay. I've sort of figured it out. It's a little bit messy, but we have it craft into a barrel. We then place the entangled block like so. Okay, so here's where it gets a little bit messy. What we're gonna do then is have... Ooh, yeah, it's gonna get very messy. Okay, no, there's a slight solution. The slight solution is getting... oh yeah, what do we do here? Hold on, the brain's ticking. Oh, you know what? No, this actually wasn't a solution. This is actually a little bit messy. Okay, sorry. Instead of this chest, here's where it gets messy. We're instead going to have it go into this entangled block. which is going to entangle into a hopper, which is going to be on top of this brewing stand. Okay? You guys picking up what I'm putting down? So that means the ingredients, so like the nether warts and the ghast tears, will go into this hopper and then into the brewing stand. That should work somewhat perfectly. I hope. It might not, but we'll definitely see. I'll tell you that much. In fact, I can already think of one way it won't work. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So then I obviously still want this exporter with the crafting card to be putting in the water bottles. That should be fine. I believe that'll still work. We'll grab one more cable and then we'll give it a test run. I'll obviously need to hook up this again, which should be relatively easy. Slap this guy underneath. Now, the important thing here as well is that I actually do want to put a filter in here. The filter being currently a regen potion. If we search laser, is there like filters? Tag filter, item filter, basic filter. I guess we just make a basic filter. Logic chip, glass panes, iron bars. Grab this guy, open him up. Regen potion. Can I drag into here? Oh, I can. Beautiful. Yep, allow, ignore NBT, beautiful. Or, instead of specifying regen potion, I could set it to a deny, and I could say, hey, I want you to deny water bottles. Don't extract water bottles. Don't extract awkward potions, and don't extract mundane potions, right? Don't do any of those. Deny these. And then open this item card and put the filter in there. Yeah, there we go. Ah, beautiful. Check from down, blah, blah, blah. So then I believe all I need to do is hook this guy up like this, and this should be fine. We should see nothing crazy should happen here. Now if I order, let's give this a shot. Regen potion, I would like one, please. Inside here, yep, we got the nether wart, and then we got the ghast here. Perfect. Now, the issue I can think of is if I was to order multiple at once. What we would get is stacks of nether warts, followed by stacks of ghast tears. And the issue there is that it'll just keep putting nether warts in here, which we don't want, right? So, what would the solution be? The solution, I think, would be a round robin insert. And the issue is I don't really know how you would go about doing that. But that would, I think, be the solution. Otherwise, the alternative solution, let's first see if this works. This should extract all the potions of regen. Or not. It really should. That's a little bit unfortunate. That means this guy is currently not working. Extract from the brewing stand from down. Round robin false exact blacklist. Ignore NBT exact down. First of all, I'll tell you what. Let's take this filter out. Does it even work? Is it taking stuff? Okay, so it does work. Yeah, it does work. It's just I've clearly done this wrong. Basic filter, type deny, match NBT. Maybe I'll do match NBT. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put this guy back in here. So let's open this up again, chuck in this filter, and if it works, it should hopefully grab the rest of them. So I think that worked perfectly. So they should show up in the system relatively quickly. Potion of regen. Let's, I guess, you know what? I'll show off the issue. Let's order 2. Because maybe it doesn't. Let's order, 4. So it actually crafts 2 of them. Start. Yeah, see, we get 2 nether warts in. That's what we don't want. Oh, God. We're so close. This episode's way too long as well. This is ridiculous. Okay, you know what? I have a very interesting idea. And I'll love to see what you guys think of it. So for starters, let's pick this guy up, right? We can probably, get the rest of this stuff running. We're going to entangle it somewhere else. We're probably going to entangle it to a barrel, right? And the barrel, I guess, can sit here, right? There's the barrel. It's beautiful, isn't it? Let's entangle it right there. So all the ingredients should go into this barrel, like so. What we're going to do next is pipe it. You know what? It doesn't have to be a barrel. Yeah, I guess it can be a hopper. Let me just, you know what? No, it has to be a barrel. I changed my mind. So the barrel is going to get an item pipe, and it's also going to get a pipe upgrade. I don't think it needs to be this good of an upgrade, but we'll do it anyway. And it is then going to go into a pedestal. Let me just try and figure out the positioning of all this stuff. I think actually this needs to be 1 up. I think that should be fine. sorry. But bear with me. Trust me, it is a genius idea. So, barrel goes there. I still want to have a hopper going into it, I think. Hopper. On top of this, I want to have a pedestal, right? Break this. Sorry. Bear with me. The barrel can go. I mean, the barrel can go anywhere. Where does the barrel go? I don't know where to put the barrel. The barrel. The barrel can go there. Okay. Then I'll place an item pipe. I'm going to have the item pipe extract from the barrel, right? And so ideally in this situation, the barrel's entangled. Then the first thing I want to check is if I have, say, half a stack of these deep slate blocks, and that's not really going to work, is it? We're gonna have another item pipe, right here, that is not touching there, but is instead touching there, right? And so I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. This guy is going to get a pipe upgrade. He's going to be set to round robin. But I think round robin's the destination as opposed to the insides. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Man. Sorry. I do apologize. My brain really I can't figure it out. Because what this would do is, the pedestal, I imagine, can only hold one thing at a time. Like, I can't... Oh, no. That doesn't even work. Look, this guy can hold... Yeah, this guy can hold multiple. But that was the thought there. Oh, God. Okay. I'll tell you what. I know almost for sure that you guys are going to instantly be like, why didn't you just do this? And have, like, the simple solution right in the palm of your hands. I'll tell you what. I'll give it one last think and then we'll wrap this episode up if I don't have anything. Okay, I think I figured it out, and I think we just use integrated dynamics. I think this is the solution. You guys are going to love it. So, if we were to have a barrel placed on top, if I can figure out the dynamics here, the integrated dynamics, we can have an item interface on the barrel. What that means is that whatever is in this barrel is accessible via this logic cable, right? Then on the other end, we have an exporter. I believe how this is set up is that it will export from the system, right? Then I believe in here, if we go export all items, which we want, I can place this in here and it'll do that. To test that this will work, let's place this in here. Does it export into here? Survey says, yeah, it does. Beautiful. Took a little second, but it did it. So what I want to do is click this little tick and then go through, the tabs are on the screen. I think R and C. Yeah, that opens this thing. I believe I want to go into GUI and disable the inventory buttons. And then we can open this up again and we can actually see this tick or this little arrow. So I want to cycle through here. So let me do that again. Item exporter, a variable card in this slot for export all items. Then click the plus, click the arrow here, round robin, click it so that it's crossed and ticked. And there we go. That I believe is it. So I'll tell you what, we'll chuck in the ghast here. We'll get this stuff out of the road. And we'll do one more run through to make sure everything works. But I believe that is it. Yeah, okay. I probably should have put this somewhere else. But hey, look around us. There's a lot of things I should have done. Okay, yeah, so that's done. Emptied of water bottles. Let's search regen again. I would like to order 4 of these. So that's going to chuck in double the ingredients that we have, like 2 nether warts. So let's chuck this in here. And let's see exactly what happens. So everything should go in there. Man. Okay, hold on. Let's take this stuff out. There might be a way to do it. There might be. And we might have to, instead of export all items, we might have to do like one at a time. Which I think we can do. Item transfer rate. Here we go. 1. Okay. Passive interaction. What does it say? It gave me a description. If the target may insert from the net... Sure. Check stack size. If only exactly the given stack is allowed to be moved in 1 tick, not less. We'll leave that as it is. That should be fine. So let's try this again. If I chuck these in, what do we get? We should get a nether wart. That should just happen. We get 2. Whoa, what are you doing? You know, I think it moved 1 at a time, but it just moved them very, very quickly. Item transfer rate 1. Yeah. But then the problem is, It's just doing the next one. Man. It's unlucky. Very unlucky. Okay, I'll be honest. Listen. If we're going to be completely honest as to the easiest way to do this, I thought we could find some alternatives. I'm sort of glad I looked that up so that I guess you guys know what not to bother with. Realistically, we get this comparator and we say, because I'm pretty sure, give one second, please. This outputs a redstone signal of what? Does it tell me? Power of 12. Interesting. And then if I were to put in a nether wart, it's still a power of 12. Okay, that doesn't really help. Yeah, okay. Sorry, this really has just like hurt my head. We're just going to wrap it up. This has ruined this entire episode. The entire flow, the entire everything. We don't have a single health shelf. We didn't even do what we wanted to do. Should I just... Here, you know what? I think we can actually afford them anyway. Oh, God. Really? There's no way we're one short. These are liars. I can't even see the toolbar because that thing's in the way. Regen. Really? No way. What? Surely there's more regens. Because we've crafted this more than once. Really? No regens? What? What happened to my regens? Okay. Well, for one, apparently I'm crazy. For two, that's very disappointing. For three... I don't know what happened to my regen potions. For two, health shelf. I mean, this episode's too long. What am I even going to make this episode? What did we even do? We upgraded the tier 3, that stuff. Yeah, okay. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, even if we didn't get too much done, or at least not what we wanted to do. We did some stuff, just, I don't know, I got stuck. And then it was all over. Thank you for supporting me financially. Thank you for watching the ads and stuff. Thank you for donating or becoming a channel member. That stuff helps me out. You don't have to do it though. Don't feel pressured. Watching the ads is more than enough. So thank you for doing that. We'll see what this guy wants. I don't think anything too important. What else? There's something else. Oh yeah. Thank you for checking out my links in the description in regards to Bisect hosting. Check them out. Show them some love. I've got a code due. Check that out, I guess. Yeah. I want to say, like, it's pretty good deals. But, like, of course I'm going to say that, you know? Like, duh. Like I'm not going to say bad deals. You know what I mean? Like, even if they were, I probably... I mean, I would say if they were bad deals, but you guys don't know that. And I don't expect you guys to know that. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. The least you can do is check it out if you're into hosting servers. Not just for Minecraft, by the way. They've got different stuff as well. Like I saw something interesting. I think they do Ark. I think. I swear I saw something else. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Where don't know what we'll do. All right, goodbye.